This is Bhakti Break, an opportunity to sit with meditation tools without using the yoga asana or yoga postures. So week by week, I'll use varying elements of meditation to help to ground and set the space for inner knowing, inner reflection. So I'll start with a bit of reading from Pema Chodron. Okay, and she writes on just meditation techniques. In this book is literally called How to Meditate by Pema Chodron. And so it starts with a nice quote from her Buddhist teacher, Trungpa Rinpoche. He writes, "Meditation is simply training our state of being so that our mind and body can be synchronized. Through the practice of meditation, we can learn to be without deception, to be fully genuine and alive." It's a really beautiful reasoning for why we would choose meditation. So I'll read a little bit of this beginning and then we'll get started. The mind is very wild. The human experience is full of unpredictability and paradox, joys and sorrows, successes and failures. We can't escape any of these experiences in the vast terrain of our existence. It is part of what makes life grand, and it is also why our minds take us on such a crazy ride. If we can train ourselves through meditation to be more open and more accepting towards the wild arc of our experience, if we can lean into the difficulties of life and the ride of our minds, we can become more settled and relaxed amidst what life brings us. There are numerous ways to work with the mind. One of the most effective ways is through the tool of sitting meditation. Sitting meditation opens us to each and every moment of our life. Each moment is totally unique and unknowable. Our mental world is seemingly predictable and graspable. We believe that thinking through all the events and to-dos of our life will provide us with ground and security, but it's all a fantasy. And this very moment, free of conceptual overlay, is completely unique. It is absolutely unknown. We've never experienced this very moment before, and the next moment will not be the same as the one that we're in now. Meditation teaches us how to relate to life directly so that we can experience the present moment free from conceptual overlay. I wanted this meditation to be based around the deity Lakshmi. Lakshmi is all about inviting this energy of fullness, abundance, vitality, and wellness into your life. Lakshmi meditations are really valuable and useful in moments of peakness. So maybe a full moon period. Maybe as you're starting to cultivate the rewards or the fruits of some work that you've been doing. Maybe there's some abundance that you want to find celebration within, or lack of abundance, right? Sometimes our minds get so stuck on the things that we don't have or think that we need that we cause ourselves to suffer. And so this practice of meditating on fullness and abundance can be really helpful to steer ourselves back into this greater appreciation of this very moment. Yeah, the uniqueness of it, the fullness of it, the fact that it has never been experienced and will never be experienced again. Yeah, and like what Pema Chodron and Trungpa Rinpoche are saying, to have this very unique, genuine, and alive experience, we want to open ourselves to that fullness. There is a mantra for Lakshmi. It says, Om Shrim Maha Lakshmiyaye Namaha. Shrim is a bija sound. When you chant mantra and use bija sounds, you're using a specific sound to invoke the energy of the goddess. So the bija shrim is for invoking the energy of the goddess Lakshmi. So if you consider the sound of the mantra to be vibration, then that specific vibration, shrim, shrim, opens ourselves to fullness, abundance, wellness, vitality. Yeah. Maha is like the peak mother, this great goddess. And Lakshmi Aye is a term for adornment or adoration. Yeah. Om Shrim Maha Lakshmi Aye Namaha. We're going to start with 10 of those. Yeah. So you want to find a nice tall seat. Sit comfortably. Eyes open or closed. So to focus your mind's energy on a sense of gratitude. We begin 10 mantra for the goddess Lakshmi. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Aye Namaha. 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 Two more. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Aye Namaha. Last one. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Aye Namaha. We'll open ourselves to the call of 8 ohms. With each ohm, can you really enunciate the O and the at the end, feeling a full round sound in your mouth and in your throat. Allow that sound vibration to resonate through your throat all the way down and towards your radiant heart. Feel the vibration starting to loosen whatever is stuck or tight in the heart center, freeing up some energy to feel a unique, strong, moment by moment connection to your heart. Deep breath in, 8 ohms, let them come like ocean waves. Ooh. Oh. playlist for this Bhakti Break meditation is called Bhakti Break 30. So you can go ahead and find that here. And if you wish to meditate with some movement or music, you can hit play. I like to incorporate some gentle movement meditation into my own sadhana or my own spiritual practice. Lakshmi is a goddess whose element is water. She comes from the water. And so it's nice to have watery breaths and some liquid, repetitive, oceanic movements when we invoke this goddess. So you can start by sitting with your cupped palms in front of you, palms turned upright in front of the heart. Close your eyes. We work with deities in order to find that outer example or outer reflection of what we are inside. Sitting with the idea or the image of a deity is a technique called darshan, where that gaze outwardly or inwardly at this energy or the image of a deity helps to wake us up on the internal level. We start to feel this invocation of the energy that deity represents. Because all of the deities are meant to be these outer symbols of what we are, of our aspects, our unique traits, our potentials. Keep this upturned palms in front of your own heart and drop your gaze down into your heart center. Imagine your heart as being a place of liquid form. Imagine your breath stirring subtle, rippling waves across your heart's surface. As you gaze down into this mirrored reflection of all these qualities of Lakshmi, which are beauty, abundance, endless wealth, which could also be thought of as potential, wellness, Lakshmi is a youthful goddess. She is always 16. So within that, you can find this inner youth, even if you're not 16 years old, right? This playfulness, this lightness in your spirit, that is all Lakshmi. And especially if you feel like you're in a period where you aren't receiving a lot of abundance. This meditation of gratitude for what you have becomes even more poignant. Remembering to gaze at your cup like your cup is half full. Remembering to peek down into your heart and feel that your heart is an endless, expansive space, like standing on an ocean shore and looking out into what feels like infinity. All that energy rippling in front of you, within you. Softening the eyelids open. You take a simple movement meditation of cupping your palms down like you want to scoop some water. Reaching forward and lifting high. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, let that water rinse over the face, the neck, the shoulders as you pass your hands over your body, returning down to cup palms in front of your ankles. And then scoop forward and lift high again on an inhale. Using this movement as a bathing meditation. I like to think of rinsing off any residue, washing away any energy that kind of clung to me, but maybe I don't want to keep it. We're energetic beings. We exchange that energy within our energetic fields all of the time, and it's not something visible, it's not something known on a very conscious level, it's all subconscious, but it is felt by the body. Taking the time to rinse yourself of what you might have picked up, what might have started to cling to you. It can be a purifying ritual that you can take any time of day when you feel like you need to refresh or recharge. When you feel like you need to remember your depths. It's so useful to remember that as bodies of water, there's ripples on top, but beneath all those fluctuating waves, we can come into a place that's a little more steady. Still of movement, of course. We're always organically growing. But beneath the surface, there's this possibility to not get pummeled by the waves, but to gently oscillate and to surrender with what life is giving you. Three more rinses. Finishing up in your own timing. You can let your body settle. Your hands become still. Let that be intuitive. Sometimes the palms want to rest one into the other, upturned on the lap. Sometimes the palms want to be facing down on the thighs as an act of grounding. Let yourself come into a natural state of witness. Don't force anything here. It's so important to meditate without goals, without pressure. Bringing with you this sense of kindness that you can give yourself. Let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. And just find out what remains. Start to slowly deepen the breath. And come out of your meditation. And press a pause on the music here. Just enjoying a bit of silence. To finish our meditation, we'll give vibration for the universal sound of Om, creating that nice rich sound in the mouth, at the throat, and letting that sound vibration vibrate all throughout your body, really buzzing every cell, every layer. Touch your hands in a devotional prayer in front of your heart and Om into this sense of wellness and abundance that you have inside. One Om, inhale. Namaste is the light in me. Greets and honors the light in you. Namaste.